Hi, welcome back to another episode of BS with Bella, and I have Rags and Rich's music here. So tell me about your guys' stuff. Like, where are you guys originally from?
We're from Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay, and you guys are like a brother duo, right?
Yes.
So what made you guys want to work together? I mean, like siblings and work, like how did you guys like form what you wanted to do now?
Yeah, so we always had played music together like our whole lives. And I mean, in like 2017, we kind of like had the idea, Peyton had the idea to create a band. Uh, so we spent like 2 years just preparing for that. And that was kind of like, uh, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we launched and
It was
figured
kind of
out.
just like a wild idea, and you guys
Yeah.
just went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is there like a sing? Who's like the singer? Who's like the drummer? Like, who are you both singers?
I do
Uh,
the singing, but go ahead.
yeah, I'm the drummer, but I do like background vocals on a lot of the tracks and stuff like that.
Okay. So are you guys like more of a pop band? Like what is your like genre of music?
Yeah, it's we call it like alt pop.
Okay.
We've called it like pop rock before, but it's
Hmm.
really a different combination of genres.
Okay.
We don't really stick to like I guess like
One genre.
but I guess you could overall call it like pop.
So 2017, were you guys like in high school when you started like this? College? Like out of college? Where were you guys in your lives when you decided to start the band?
Uh,
You would
that's,
take it.
no, you got that one.
Uh, I had been graduated for like a year, I think, from high school.
Okay.
Uh, I didn't go to college.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much
How you
from
guys?
um he was already way out of
Yeah, yeah. I'm 5 years ahead of him, so
Okay. Did you go to college and like pursue music or no, you didn't?
no, I went for a year just for a little bit of college, but I just didn't really like it or anything like that, and just decided to go do music as a whole.
Now, did you guys start performing like you said, you kind of just like went with an idea and rolled with it. Now look where you guys have come. Did you like start like playing at local restaurants? Like what was like your first kind of like gig? Or was
Like
it the power of social media?
a little bit of both.
A little
Yeah, like Lexington is odd for like our type of music, just because like country and stuff like that's kind of
yeah.
main here. So we were actually both working at a church at the time, uh, and so they let us use like the building to do a show because we a lot of the venues were hard to book, like especially with no show experience or anything like that.
Yeah.
So they let us use the venue and went from there on like doing our own kind of thing with that.
So you guys played in church. Were you guys allowed to play whatever you want, or did it have to be like a certain level of appropriateness, you could say?
Go
they
ahead.
pretty much gave us, freedom to kind of do
Wow,
whatever.
that's
Uh,
nice.
but our songs, aren't necessarily they don't have anything really like vulgar or anything in it
Yeah.
as it so it was
Mhm.
kind of easy just to kind of be who we were just from the start. So
What was your first song you guys released?
It was Speed of Sound was the very first song.
And do you guys like it, or you look back and you're like, like it was a first, like definitely a first song, like one of those.
It's like it's so crazy because our first song, like where we spent 2 years behind the scenes, we didn't play until 2019 or anything.
Okay.
So we had built up like money and all this stuff to put into it, marketing wise. And so that the first song actually still to this day is like our most streamed song. Uh,
Wow.
it's like our most popular still overall. Uh, and like there's songs coming out now that's getting more streams and things, but that one still is like you ask a lot of our fans who's come on board, like anytime they're like, "Oh, Speed of Sound's still one of my favorites" and things. So that's kind of cool that our very first song's still like that popular.
How did you guys market your brand? Especially like I feel like now when we're going talking about years, COVID was in 2020. So how did that like kind of affect you in like marketing your band? Because like you said, you put 2 years into working towards it, and now it's like a pandemic.
Yeah, it was it was brutal because where the first single did so good, like we were on the road touring, like we played 100+ shows that first year, like after we launched.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Like,
So we did that, and then yeah, during COVID, it was like, okay, we got all this momentum and steam that came out. And then we had to kind of like take a step back and figure out, okay, how do we make this thing still work now that we just blew all the
Yeah.
momentum like we had. But I think it was good for us because we just learned like early on how to utilize like the online, like social media stuff and the online presence. And now that's kind of just like our brand.
Is social media based now.
Yeah.
Do you think Instagram's helped you more or TikTok? Or you feel like TikTok is more?
definitely Instagram. We've recently had like way more success on TikTok, but for the longest time, it was like our focus was more Instagram.
Now, has anyone like have you had like you said you guys have started small and kind of now are getting bigger? Have you met or performed with anyone or opened for anyone famous yet? Or
Yeah,
plan on to?
Yeah.
we recently actually opened for Judah and the Lion,
Oh, nice.
so that was really like cool. That was the first like as far as like that big, um,
Yeah.
but it was on my birthday and everything, so it
Oh,
was
that was a good birthday gift.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we toured with Jay Joseph,
Okay.
which is Tyler Joseph, a 21 Pilots brother.
Oh, nice.
So just through that, like, got to like meet Tyler
Hmm.
as well, and their family, and they were incredible and super nice. So, uh, but yeah,
So when you guys open, I don't know anything about this. So do you open for one show or do you tour with them and open through all the shows?
it depends. Like for that one, for Jude and the Lion was just the one off with Jay. We like did the whole tour with him.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
but it just depends on like what they're looking for and kind of like I guess what markets they're hitting. Like, can you do any sales in that area and things like that?
And do you guys plan on opening for anyone soon or you don't know yet or it's kind of like up in the air?
Yeah, we have an opening slot coming up. Like we're the second runner up of American Idol from season 20.
Awesome.
Leah Marlene, she's coming into Lexington, so we're opening for her.
Awesome.
And then we're trying to get some other stuff like
Yeah.
uh, opening slots and things. We'd love to do a full run with somebody.
So how did you guys get the gig with the Lexington Sporting Club's net like anthem, soccer anthem? How did you guys get in touch with that?
uh, so we actually early on, whenever we found out that it was like the soccer team was coming in, we connected with Sam Stockley, which is like the sporting director, and
Mhm.
now he's a coach. Um, and then we kind of like pitched the idea, like I think it was like what, like a year ago or so, and he loved it, and it's been a long process, but we kind of just like kept the connection and kept like pressing it, and it finally just came to be. So
And now does it come on every time they play?
Yeah,
yeah,
at the end of every game, like they will like everyone sings the song and things like that. So
That's awesome. Like you guys like have like a little fan base. Like the more like that's great marketing. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like a great that was a great gig for you because now like more like you said, like the Lexington Sporting Club is getting bigger and it came. Now people are like, oh, who's this singing? And it's like,
yeah,
oh, like use your phone and it like brings you up. So
yeah.
that's really cool. I saw that you guys were in the Rolling Stone piece for music.
Yes.
How did you guys get that? That must have been awesome for you guys to.
Yeah, there's been a few like press pieces like that
Mhm.
we've there's a company called LPR
Okay.
uh, out of the United Kingdom. And so we work with them and they kind of just when we're releasing something, they'll write the press release up and send it out. So we got lucky and got that and some others that were some pretty large like press companies.
I would if like especially you guys starting in 2017 and just rolling with an idea, like you have achieved a lot. Like
Thank
as
you.
and what is like your viral tick like the most viral TikTok you would say that maybe markets you better to other companies or just like viral overall?
We have a series called Ruining Songs like that we do. Uh, and so it's just like a basically we'll play the song and then we'll show someone's face that we think it like sounds like.
Oh, that's really good. I think you guys came up on my For You page one time about like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but we've been doing that, and so we've had a few of those videos get like 10 million or something like up in that area. So those are probably like our biggest viral videos on TikTok.
I mean, those are funny. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any did you have any viral TikToks that helped like a song go very high in numbers?
Not yet, really.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we've had,
coming. Not yet.
Yeah.
we've had. I mean, obviously, it's just like posting on there. With the combination of those videos has helped like grow the Spotify numbers just as a whole.
Mhm.
Um, that one song that just like went viral or anything like that yet.
So I
But
saw on your guys' Instagram like you signed with Jack Harlow's company or something like that, or record label or something.
yeah, so it's a record label out of Louisville called Sonoblast. It was like his first record label that helped him launch his career.
Wow.
We released our album through them.
Oh, so that's awesome. I mean, someone as well known as that, and you guys get a gig like that with a record label company. I would be patting myself on the back. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was that. When did you guys recently do that? Like, sign with them and everything? Recently, or 2 months ago, or?
It was June of 2022.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like fairly a year old.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see your band? Like, do you like want to do this for the rest of your life type of deal, or where do you see it going, or where do you want it to go?
Yeah, we like right when we started the band, there was that was kind of our both of our like agreement was there's no plan B, like this is it. If we're doing this,
Like, there's no plan B. It's all in.
yeah. So we still believe that same thing, and obviously, like with the growth and success we've seen, we kind of feel like yeah, like we 100% believe this is it for us.
And since you guys are kind of different in ages, has it ever been like kind of hard to balance since you're older than him and he's younger than you? Like, has it been hard to like balance, like, life, like things just come up?
uh,
A little bit. I mean, um, obviously he's Tanner just got married recently, so
Oh,
that
congrats.
thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
so that it's a little bit different now just because we have different priorities. Obviously, like
Mhm.
worry about that now. Well, not like worry, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Balance.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, there's little things here and there, but for the most part, it's been pretty like easy to navigate it.
And what would your guys' dream collab with another artist be? Like, if you guys had to pick one that you really want to work with, who would it be?
Hmm.
I would say Post Malone for me.
Yeah,
Probably, I don't know. Probably Imagine Dragons would be really cool.
that would be cool. I could see your guys' dance like clashing together. It's kind of funny that you guys are from Kentucky and you're not a country band.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just like I'm go to school in South Carolina, so like everyone wants to be like a freaking country singer here. So it's like so different for like an alternate band. Do you guys like mix tracks sometimes, like almost like DJ style, or like cover different songs type of thing?
We do some covers live and things like that. I mean, we've done like some remixes, like mixed in
Hmm.
uh, from solos or something over top of them. So it's kind of the live show is like much different than
Yeah.
like what we release. Like it's real energetic and just a lot
Yeah.
of crowd interaction stuff like that.
So do you guys, when you perform, do you guys perform like five of your songs and then five covers, or do you do like your like one album and then like two covers?
For the most part, like everywhere we go, we play pretty much everything our like original stuff.
Hmm.
We throw like one or two just in there periodically. It
Yeah.
depends on how long the set is for sure. Like when we played with Jude and the Lion, we threw in the Let It Be like the Beatles song.
Oh, that's
just
nice.
like a little bit of it, just so people could sing along for a second.
And are you guys going on tour soon? Are you guys planning like a big tour soon? What's like your tour schedule looking like?
Oh, we have some like festival things we're doing.
Oh, cool.
So we're doing that end of things, and then we have some like bigger shows coming up this month. That like in New York and in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, there's like a big music conference, and we're going to do like a showcase.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's kind of like some of our bigger things are a mixture of the festivals and um, the the conference as well.
So like these festivals, are they like you said, there's one in Lancaster, but a lot of the other festivals, are they around you or are they more up north you're doing?
Up north, like we're doing Beaver Island Music Festival. It's like way up in like the Green Bay, like Upper Peninsula type Michigan.
Wow.
But it's like on an island, and they have like,
That's like Gov Ball. We have like one on like in New York, it's like Governor's Island. That's like
oh
a
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So it's like kind of like that, like
yeah.
Yeah.
So off and but yeah, I mean we're trying to get some more things lined up for the rest of the year. We're in talks with a few artists like on doing some like longer tour dates and things like that.
I mean, I'm like really impressed. Like your guys' story and everything, like 2017, like just rolling with an idea, like all in. I mean, it shows you, like you said, there's no plan B. Like this is it.
Yeah.
Like this is it's like all or nothing at this
Yeah,
point. Um, thanks for coming and doing a Zoom with me, guys.
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you
I
for having us.
appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you up north one time.
Yeah, for sure. You got to.
Thank you guys for tuning in with BS with Bella. We'll see you next week. Bye.